My dad tried to force me to be best friends with my spoiled sister, and now wants me to take her on my trip because he's paying for it. So I shut that door for good. My stepsister is always throwing tantrums if she doesn't get what she wants. She's spoiled to the point that at my 16th birthday, she got her own special cake so she wouldn't feel left out. She also blew out the candles on my cake, and when I complained, my dad told me, "It's time to grow up. Being a sister is about sharing things." I told him I didn't have a sister, and I guess she overheard and she went on a rampage. I'm also forced to either take her with me to places or stay home with her if I can't take her, or my dad or dad's wife can't watch her or don't want to deal with her. This happens a lot, but they don't care. Now I'm graduating and my friends and I have already planned a trip to a cabin for the summer before we start college. I have tried to keep this trip a secret from her, but when I was in my room on the phone talking about it, I found out she snuck in and hid in the closet and was eavesdropping. She bursted out asking if she could come and I told her no and to get out. She started stomping her feet and she ran out. My dad called me downstairs and asked if she could go because she could use a vacation. I told him I wasn't watching her for almost 3 weeks alone and they could take her on a vacation. My dad's wife called me selfish and said because my dad was paying half of it, Lily deserved to go too. I told her she doesn't get a say in any of this. She's not my mom and to stop forcing her child on me when she created what she is. Lily started yelling at me about not being a big sister and I don't want to spend time with her. I snapped and told her I don't. She ran away crying and my dad said he won't pay for the rest of my trip if I don't take her. So I told him if he does that, I will not be talking to him anymore, nor will I forgive him for it. He said I'm being dramatic, and she isn't bad. So I grabbed a bag and went to my aunt's house, my mom's sister, and told her what happened. She said she would pay what he took away, and when I go to college, I can stay with her. I told my dad what I was doing, and he blew up at me and said I was being a brat and they're my family now and not my aunt. As far as I know, Lily does not have any disabilities. She's just insanely spoiled, and that's how she's always gotten her way when told no. The first time I met her, everyone agreed on Mexican except her, and she was yelling in the car for 10 minutes before she calmed down by her mom appeasing her. Then she went back on her phone texting. Update. From the time that I posted that up until the time that I left, the household was very tense and awkward. I was not speaking to any of them. My dad still thought that I was going to bring her on the trip, and I kept telling him that I am not watching her, and she is not coming with me. The morning of the trip, we left at 6 in the morning when he called me. I was already about 5 hours out, so he couldn't do anything. When I got back, it was a lot of yelling and crying from all of us. His wife said that I left them in a tough position, and they had to stay home because they couldn't get anyone to watch Lily. My dad and I had a serious talk for hours, and he agreed that maybe we need to separate so we can work on our relationship, which hurt me because I would have liked for him to tell me I can stay in my own home while we do it. But I did end up going to my aunt's house with no issues. My dad and I started family therapy with just the two of us. His wife was pretty upset that he was actually listening to me and was seeing where I was coming from. Right when we were getting good and building a better relationship, I came over for dinner and he asked if we could integrate his wife and Lily into therapy. I told him that I had no interest in having a relationship with them. She called me a selfish scent, and that I need to be grateful that she let me stay with them after she moved in. I waited for my dad to correct her and he was pretty much silent. So I left and I haven't talked to him in almost a month. He keeps showing me that he will not be on my side, so I won't try to be his daughter anymore.